Oh, yeah. Hey! Good afternoon from the Magic Kingdom.
Yay.
After that lovely intro from the Cadaver Dance. So we are here, and it is actually a not so scary Halloween party day. So we're checking out the crowd level for what it looks like during the day. And so far it seems very quiet. Most people don't choose to come on a party day because the park closes at 6. So we're only here for a few hours, but I think we'll be able to get a lot done because it's not that crowded. I mean, just walking down Main Street, there's definitely people, but far less crowded than a normal day. So that's not too bad. And we were able to get some pretty good fast passes. I booked fast passes like an hour ago, and it's now 12:30, and I was able to get a Space Mountain fast pass for 2 o'clock. So that was pretty surprising. That's usually hard to get. Also, we parked at the Transportation Ticket Center, and we're in like the 3rd row behind Preferred.
Yeah, right behind Preferred.
And we didn't get there until 12:30. So definitely came like, I don't know, 3.5 hours after park opening, and was still in like the 3rd row of the lot. I don't know if they parked up the hero side first and we were in the villain side, but either way, got a really good parking spot. Transportation Ticket Center was not too crowded at all. And Main Street is like not super congested, which is great. But we're here to check out the new Tomorrowland sign.
Oh yeah.
They put a new sign at the bridge to Tomorrowland. I see it, oh no, kind of see it. We're gonna head over there. We have some fast passes, so I think our first one's Winnie the Pooh, so we're gonna head to Fantasyland. And I did just hear this morning that Astro Orbiter reopened after like months of unscheduled refurbishment, which I don't think will probably go on.
I'm not
my favorite ride, but we'll see if it's running today. Yeah, so if you like Astro Orbiter, guess it's open again. Oh, it's entangled.
I'm so happy, look at them.
Maybe we'll go see
my
Rapunzel and Flynn dancing around.
Yes, queen.
And then we'll head to Winnie the Pooh. So we were just watching the Tangled portion of, I don't even know what the current stage show is called. I don't really watch it.
I literally, every time I do watch it, it's just the Tangled part.
Fairy Tale Friends? No, I'm making that up. Fantasy Fair? I don't know. There's a stage show. But we're standing here looking at the castle, and the Dreamlights are already up, which they were not up the last time I was here. So I'm excited for the Dreamlights.
I love Dreamlights.
Yes. So right after Halloween, they'll start lighting those up. But I know hear Olaf. But I think we're gonna go walk over to the Tomorrowland sign to look at that really quick, and then head to Fantasyland.
Sounds good.
Yes. So this is Tomorrowland 2.0 sign. So if you haven't been here in a while, the old like steampunk sign was removed a couple months ago, and there hasn't been a sign. And they just installed this one like 2 days ago. I really didn't like it at first. Then it was starting to grow on me. But now that I'm seeing it in person, I'm not really loving it again. I don't know. It's just very plain. The old one like had so much going on. It looked really cool at night. This one looks like a giant cup holder to me. But I have seen pictures of it at night, and there's like this little, I'm gonna try to zoom in on it. There's this little line going around the inside that lights up blue in the dark, and then all the letters light up white. So it looks pretty cool at night, I will give it that. I'm just not loving it during the day. I just feel like it's kind of plain.
Yeah, I don't...
But I know they are trying to like modernize and like make Tomorrowland sleeker so that it'll match Tron when that opens. So they have been repainting everything. I mean, they turned the rocks blue a couple years ago. They redid the purple wall. Cosmic Rays over there was painted solid white a few months ago. So I mean, they are trying to make everything kind of like that classic white and blue. So I think it'll probably look better once the rest of it matches. But there's still a lot of like steampunk elements to Tomorrowland. So right now it's all just kind of like mismatched. Maybe once they get rid of all those wings on the People Mover, it'll look better. Right now it's looking kind of weird to me. But we'll see. And Astro Orbiter is running. It was just spinning a minute ago, so we'll head back into Tomorrowland later and show Astro Orbiter, but it is open again. But I think now we have a Winnie the Pooh Fast Pass ending soon. So we're gonna go head over there. So we were looking at the dream lights on the castle, which you can kind of see if I zoom in on some of the turrets. And at first I was surprised because there's no crane, so I was like, oh, they're all on already? Because usually it takes a little bit longer for them to all be put up. Because only one of the turrets has them in front of the castle, and it looks like some of the turrets are still missing it on the castle itself. So they're not all up yet, but I was confused where the crane went. But we just saw it, and it's hiding. So every year the crane's like up in the air blocking people's pictures while they're installing the dream lights. But this year it's like down and hidden, which is kind of nice. They didn't have done that before. So I'm liking how it's not taking up everyone's pictures this year. But this walkway is closed now because of it. It looks like you can't walk down to the right side of the castle because the crane's there. But the left side pathway did reopen finally, so we're gonna go look at that later too.
One day in 100 Acre Wood, the East Wind traded places. If you ask me, you'll never reach that tree.
Why me? Why me? Oh dear. I had no time today, Ralph.
So for fans of Wishables, they have a new set. So last month, for August, was Haunted Mansion, and this month is Winnie the Pooh.
They're so cute.
And you can get them right here in the Winnie the Pooh gift shop. So it looks like this one's got Rabbit, Heffalump, Winnie the Pooh, and a Honey Pot ride vehicle. Which I love all the ones that have like the ride. Well, I guess it's not technically a ride vehicle, but kind of.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the ones that have the ride vehicles. They did that for Nemo with the submarine, and Buzz Lightyear. Well, that might have been it so far. But they still got the Splash Mountain set too. And the treat. And then just all the Mickey, Minnie, generic ones. We got Pirate Dog, Flounder. The Winnie the Pooh Wishables are here. You know, it's not too crowded on a party day. When Seven Dwarf Mine Train, it's only a 50-minute wait. I can't tell if that's showing up on the screen or not, but it's 50 minutes. Not too bad at all. But we did decide to get some Wishables. And we got the Honey Pot, which is what we wanted.
It's so cute.
There's certain ones that we've been wanting over the years.
So big. And
Yeah, this one was pretty easy to tell. Some are not so much. We had a hard time getting the Hatbox Ghost
Oh
from
my
Haunted Mansion. It was impossible,
we got
but
all Ezra's.
got some Honey Pots.
They're so cute.
They're so soft, they're awesome. But yeah, Seven Dwarf Mine Train, not a bad wait. I don't know where we're gonna head now. I forget what our next Fast Pass is. I think it's in Tomorrowland. So kind of tying along with the new Tomorrowland sign we got, they've been painting all kinds of stuff in Tomorrowland. They got all different pastel colors. They got green over by the bathroom, orange back there by Anti-Gravity. Oh yeah, Cosmic Ray has a yellow roof. So they're adding lots of color to Tomorrowland, which is interesting. The Speedway has been this like bright blue and white since it reopened, which will match Tron, which is being built right behind it. But they are doing some construction inside Mickey Star Traders as well.
And ears.
So we'll check out what the construction looks like. But yes, Arendelle Aqua is the first thing you see. Oh, and half the store is gone.
Literally half the store.
I don't really know what they're doing in here.
I don't know.
Maybe to redo the look so it matches the new Tomorrowland.
But they did, I think they boarded up like the window.
Oh yeah, you can't see from the people mover. They don't want you looking down on their construction. But lots of Arendelle Aqua in here. I think we are going to go on the People Mover next, but I guess we won't be able to see.
They have the ears here, and they didn't have it in Epcot.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mouse Gear was sold out of this Arendelle Aqua ears, but they have them here in Star Traders. So they're not sold out everywhere yet. But they have been saying that they're running low, so if you want them, don't decide that you'll get them down the road because they may not be here. So if it's a color you like, get them now. Oh, a pillow. They went all out with this Arendelle Aqua color.
I know.
There's a lot more merchandise than there's been for other colors. Like, I don't think they've ever had these Loungefly, like,
Yeah, those are
purses
definitely
before.
new.
I think they're
These are new,
Loungefly,
too.
and yeah, the little ones are new. There's a lot of Aqua stuff.
It's just fun to
It
play
is a
with.
cool color. Is it soft? I don't
Not
feel
this
be-
side, but
Oh,
this
that side is. Yeah, the sequin probably would not be comfortable to lay on.
No, I would not do that.
Looks cool though.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we're noticing just colors being thrown up everywhere that don't necessarily make sense to us. So these umbrellas got swapped out and now they're like this mint color, which don't match the blue on the chairs, which I thought was weird. I thought they'd be going for like a Tron color scheme, but that mint color is not Tron. And they're also painting the Tomorrowland stage this mint color, which I don't really get.
I'm confused.
It's kind of odd. There's just like a random color scheme that I'm not really following because everything's being painted a different shade of blue and then just like random pinks and yellows over by Star Traders.
Yeah.
But Astro Orbiter's open. There is a line for it.
Not very long line.
No, not a long line at all. Not my favorite ride, but I'm glad it's open for people that like it. I'd rather go on Dumbo if I'm gonna go on a spinning ride like that. I just don't like the elevator. But People Mover line's moving quick, so that's where we're going. Welcome to our People Mover stand account, where we are given the front row every time because they know it's our favorite ride. We love that. Here is a look at the crowds of Tomorrowland, and it definitely is not too bad today. But we're also getting a good look at Tron, which has framing around the entire track now, which it did not the last time I was here.
I know, it's just like the right side.
Yeah, it was just like that right part, which is, you can tell it's more built up than the left, but they're framing it up pretty well. And all the concrete's starting to go down for the launch part, where like the canopy goes. That's exciting. Coming along. And one last look. It's all my friends. That was so weird that there was just an empty vehicle. Such a nice day in Tomorrowland. We got a Space Mountain Fast Pass coming up after this. There's Astro Orbiter in operation. Hooray! So it does look like they are starting to replace these like metal like wings on the track. Because these ones are new, I think. They're white and blue, and they match the new sign much better, along with the new Monster Inc. sign they put out a couple months ago. So I think they're probably going to be replacing the rest of these over the next few months, if I had to guess. It is now time for our Space Mountain Fast Pass, which I don't think I'll be able to film at all just because it's a hard ride to film. It's very dark. But it looked even darker than normal, kind of, when we were on the People Mover.
Yeah.
Which I'm wondering if that has something to do with there being a party today, because during the Halloween party, Space Mountain is one of the rides with a Halloween overlay, and it becomes Deep Space Mountain, where every light in the ride is turned off. And I did that last year, and it was wild. I mean, usually, like, you can see the track enough where you know what's going to happen next, but you could not predict anything because it was pitch black. The only light on in the ride was the camera flash. The blue tunnel was turned off, everything. So, very different experience than the normal Space Mountain. But there's like nobody out here.
I know, this is really weird.
It's a 40-minute standby and there's not like a single person waiting for Fast Pass or anything.
Line here and there's nothing.
I feel like we're gonna get on the ride very quickly.
Yeah.
Standby's not looking that bad. I mean, we've walked in here for a bit already and still hasn't backed up for standby. It does look like more people are starting to stop up ahead, but they're still moving. you don't want to wait too long for Space Mountain. Not bad. So we never stopped walking. I mean, we did have a fast pass, but still, fast pass can get backed up too typically. And we just walked right into the loading area, so...
Yeah, even on the standby side, like, you don't go through all of the...
Yeah, it's not weaving at all. Once you get into the loading area, they're just sending you right down the line to get on the rockets. And it wasn't even backed up that long on the standby side either.
Yeah.
So this is definitely not a bad time to come wait for Space Mountain because the line did not seem that bad at all. But pretty empty here today, which I'm liking. So we got out of Space Mountain, but we have another hour or so before the next Fast Pass. So we're gonna go do some standby rides, but we are catching the end of Festival of Fantasy, it looks like. The Maleficent's back there. But the standby lines are not that bad. You said Haunted Mansion was 30. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad was only 20.
So was Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain was 20. So not too bad. So I think we're gonna try to make our way to the other side of the hub, which might be a challenge. May have to wait for the last 2 floats to go by. So as soon as the parade ended, the hub cleared out like instantly.
Yeah.
So not nearly as crowded now. But something else that has changed since we were last in Magic Kingdom is that this walkway finally opened over by Sleepy Hollow. So it's so much wider over here now. It looks much nicer. Before this was expanded, they also used to have like tables over here for Sleepy Hollow, but now it's like back here in this shaded area.
That looks so nice.
Yeah. So that's really nice. So your ice cream may not melt as quickly if it's not in direct sunlight. Oh, it feels so much cooler as soon as you step out of the sun. And then a little walkway back here to get you back towards...
Rocking chairs.
Yes, towards the Hall of Presidents. I think where you decide we're going to try and do Haunted Mansion. Hopefully all the standby lines are as short as they say. The Sleepy Hollow sleeping area has opened, but still under construction is the Liberty Square Market seating area. Still behind a wall here, but hopefully it'll be done relatively soon. They haven't announced any kind of opening date for this. So we decided against Haunted Mansion. I guess after the parade ended, people got back in line for it, and the line was outside the queue. Said it was 35, which is still not terrible, but I feel like it's probably longer than... Okay, I feel like it was probably longer than that. But Pirate says it's 15.
Yeah.
And Big Thunder still says it's 25, so those seem like the better option now. I love Haunted Mansion, but that looked like a long line. I think everybody went running because it was right near the hub after the parade. So we'll see.
Probably.
Making some last minute adjustments. It's definitely feeling kind of hotter out now too, in the sun.
Yeah, it's hot.
But that's to be expected. We had some really nice weather over the past few days. Still not like brutal,
No,
but it was really comfortable when we got here earlier.
It's
So,
nice in the shade.
That's true. It's just in the sunlight it feels hotter. But it is about 90 degrees still, so that's to be expected. We rode Buzz Lightyear. We also went on Pirates right before this and waited like 5 minutes, even though it said 25. The lines have been great. I have no idea where we're going to go next. Hey Buzz.
Mission accomplished, Space Rangers.
We quickly got a fast pass for It's a Small World, which saved us waiting in a 0-minute line. So that was exciting.
Totally worth it.
Oh yeah, but we got front row again. We're having good luck today. from Dole Whip. I already ate all mine. It was melting, so I ate it really quickly. But I got vanilla, because the vanilla's so good. And Amanda got raspberry pineapple swirl. So they got raspberry here now as a new flavor. And it's really good.
It's really good. It's really refreshing.
It's a good combination. And we originally went to go get the orange vanilla swirl from Sunshine Terrace, and it was closed. So I guess they shut it down a couple hours before the party starts. Because I think they sell some party stuff there, like party desserts. So couldn't get orange, but then we happened to find raspberry, so it all worked out.
Yeah.
But we got on a lot of rides today. The lines were not bad at all. We rode at the Small World there at the end, but we also got on Pirates, and we got on Haunted Mansion, Space Mountain, Buzz, People Mover, Winnie the Pooh. So we got a lot done, and we had a few fast passes, but a couple we did standby as well. So if you're looking for a quieter morning and afternoon to Magic Kingdom, I would definitely say come on a party day.
Yeah.
It was not too crowded at all. But I'm glad we got to film one more video. By the time this one gets posted, there'll probably be about 2 more weeks before we're able to post again. So second weekend of October, we have the Halloween party. So we'll have some more content coming then. We have Epcot, Galaxy's Edge, and this one going up now, so I'm going to try to space them out a little bit and hopefully only have like a week and a half, 2 weeks before we'll be able to get another video up. And that'll pretty much, I think, be the pace that we're going to have for the rest of the fall. And then December, we're going to have a ton because we have California, and I'll be home for winter break, so we'll be at the parks plenty, I'm sure, and covering all the holiday content. But definitely had a great weekend here, had a good start at Food and Wine, got to build a lightsaber, which was amazing. So I'll have all these videos up in the next few days. Again, if you want to follow us on social media, we'll be posting some updates there, and we'll get some more videos up as quickly as we can. I'm just hoping the weeks go by quickly until I can be back again.
I'm counting down already.
And now that we're here for a party day and seeing people walk around in costume now.
I was going to say, all the costumes I see, I'm really excited.
It really makes me want to go to the party, so I'm excited for that. October cannot come soon enough. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, just like always. Let us know in the comments if you have any suggestions or anything you want us to cover specifically at the Halloween party. I know there's a couple ride overlays that we hope to do, but maybe we'll try some special food that they'll have and all that fun stuff. But I think that'll be our next video, so that's pretty exciting. And we will see you guys in a few weeks.